Now, I thought I'd post another video on what happens after you die. I'm having a conversation about this guy that believes in an afterlife. Now, nobody can say for sure what's happening after you die. You pretty much have to die and then come back to life and then tell us your experience on what happens after you die. And nobody's really done that yet. So all we can go by is what we know for sure. And I believe that all of us as a whole have a key to reality, what's really going on, if we can collectively see who knows what and put the pieces of the puzzle together. Now, one thing we know is people that do channeling are channeling dead people, and they're never channeling anybody from the future. They tend to only channel spirits or people who have died. And one of the examples that we've also seen is this Jesus phenomenon. Jesus died and came back to life. There are a lot of people too that have been declared legally dead and come back to life, and they've some of them have written books about the experience, and one of them really affected me years and years and years ago. She was the longest person that had died and come back to life, so she wrote a little short book on what her experiences were. And one message that she got from it is, you choose to come into this life experience, which really opened up my eyes, because being raised in an abusive situation, I was constantly looking at, why would you do this to me? Why would you give birth to me and then beat me and say you love me and beat me? Why would you do this? And then when I heard this possibility that it was me that came into this experience, that I choose those specific parents, I choose this lesson that I want to learn, all of a sudden it opened up a lot of doors for me, because it gave me power. I was powerless when I thought things were done to me, and yet I gained power when I could see I'm the one that's choosing everything. I can only have power over changing myself, learning my lessons through this experience, versus being pushed on lessons that I didn't want. Um, Now, this Jesus phenomenon, too, as well as people that have died, um, Jesus, for one, I don't see any record of him actually dying. I hear only talk that he evolved and transformed, and to our awareness sort of just disappeared. And I think that's what's really going on. And this Jesus thing, through religion, we're made to believe that we should accept the fact that we're sinners and Jesus died on a cross for our sins. But if we just believe that there's this Jesus character that will forgive us, if we just believe this and just sin but ask for forgiveness, then we're going to be saved. And that makes no logic sense to me, because it seems like the only way you can be resurrected from being dead is if you don't sin. You cannot sin, therefore you're never asking for forgiveness. Jesus never sinned. This Jesus phenomenon appears like, if we lived by his example, live our life, think the way he thought, then you're saved. Most people that are channeling, these entities that die, They die with the awareness of what they already know. They don't seem to evolve. They don't seem to speak anymore. One of them is this law of attraction. I forget who they are channeling, but they are definitely sending the message that humans love drama and you only have one life and you're going to die anyways. And it's like, no, that's wrong because the body was not made to die. There's even history in the Bible that they live past 800 years. Why are we dying so young? And scientists are proving that all illnesses have a cause. The causes of why we're dying is because of the way we're living. And the way we're living is committing a sin against our body temple. And we are doing this collectively to each other as well. Um, so if you're believing in an afterlife, it appears like when you die, you can have the opportunity to haunt other people, to connect with other people, to communicate with other people, and to influence other people through haunting or through channeling or through um, time traveling. But the only message you're going to teach anybody that's going to access this information is your limited belief systems because you have not evolved because you died. There's something you did wrong because you died. Um, I know that any forces that are kind of aware of what's going on can't kill me because I'm more powerful if I die because I know that the ultimate goal is to not be evil, to have unconditional love. So if I haunted anybody, I'd be haunting those that are full of hate. I'd be haunting all of those that are out to destroy the planet, and I would be influencing them as much as possible to have love in their hearts. Evil can't exist if you throw at love. So, no matter how murderous way somebody may have the intention to kill me, I know my soul has kind of learned this lesson that this whole experience is about unconditional love. Love for everything, love for your enemies. Jesus said it perfectly, forgive them for they know not what they are doing. Half of the people that are doing everything they're doing, if it causes harm to another person, clearly they don't know what they're doing. They are lacking love because they don't know how to express love to all other human beings. They are detached from it. They have no feelings. They don't know how to feel love. The only thing they know is hate and destruction, so that's what they put out into the world. But if those that are in control, those that are running the planet, those that are, in the G8, if they had any form of love in their hearts, they wouldn't be making the rules that they're doing. But they don't have a comprehension of what that is. So it's like, kill me. Please kill me because I know who to target. I know who to hunt. And I know exactly how to get rid of the hate in your heart because I would haunt you and fill you so much of love and you won't even know it's coming because I'll be invisible to you. This is where you have more power as a spirit is I can get into you through your dreams. At 3, 4 o'clock in the morning when you're sleeping is the most powerful time to put suggestions in the hearts of men that have no hate. So the goal is to evolve in this experience. The goal appears that we're all supposed to unite as one and know the experience of peace and love, and then as humanity will evolve. I do believe that there is a God, not a bunch of gods, and I do believe we are children of God. And as a parent myself, I can kind of see where God's, looking down at his children and saying, if you guys all fight, it only hurts and breaks my heart. So, and evil, what does evil want? God is having this war with evil, yet God doesn't appear to even know how to get along with evil, how to have understanding of what he wants. So it appears like we're trying to teach a God, forgive him for he knows not what he wants, what he's doing, um, and teach evil what it is, a better lesson. Don't have a war. Have understanding. Be the example that you want to set for evil. Peace out.